Based on the enforcement of gun ban which started last January 10, 12/01, January 10. The enforcement of COMELEC gun ban, we have conducted 1,661 COMELEC checkpoints, and as a result of which, per second, 13 arrested persons, specifically shown, and also we will provide you actually sa PR. 13 confiscated firearms, and other confiscated items. We have 2 deadly weapons, 9 ammunition, and 1 firearm replica. May I remind public that a firearm replica is part of the prohibited items. Yung similar as a true firearm, which would lead a reasonable person to believe that indeed such replica is a real firearm. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Next. Part also of our limited rotation of personnel, as part also of our best practices we implement during elections. We have reassigned a total of 740 as of January 11. Ngayon yun. 740 personnel, 25 police director and district directors, 9 city directors, and 147 chiefs of police. Yung others dyan, mga PNCOs. The rest. Kasama yan sa yung program na hiniling ninyo noon last week as limited rotation of personnel.
Ano yung PSFC?
Public Safety Force Company. Provincial. CD, City Director, DD, District Director. Okay. PS, Public Safety Force Commanders. Ang sa probinsya kasi is Public Safety Provincial PPSC, Provincial Public Safety Company. So kung ikaw yung commander doon, Public Safety Force Commanders. So ito yung total na reassign in implementation of the limited rotation of personnel. Number 1 is yung mga 2 years na. Number 2 is may relationship sila doon sa mga kandidato. Yun ang conditions doon. Oh yes, I mean, the 4th degree of consanguinity. Within the 4th degree of consanguinity, dyan, ang ibig sabihin noon is pinsan. Pinsan. 4, 1, 2, 3. Pinsan. First cousin, ha? First cousin. So, yun ang mga conditions doon. 1 is 2 years. 2 is yung first degree of consanguinity. 4th degree pala, hindi first. 4th degree of consanguinity. First cousin ang ibig sabihin nun. And then, yung mga perceived na merong kumbaga leaning sa mga candidates.
Sir, out of dun sa 740, ilan doon yung talagang merong bias doon sa mga political?
Wala tayong specific na data as of now.
Sir,
With regard doon sa nabanggit mo, but we will give you kasi tuloy-tuloy naman yung pagre-reassign natin ng personnel from time to time.
Sir,
Siguro weekly, every Monday. kung may mga changes pa.
Itong malawakang pag-reassign, is it part of the COMELEC resolution or initiative po ito talaga ng
Part yan ng initiative ng Philippine National Police during the 2010-2013 elections. Isa ito sa mga, sabi ko nga nabanggit ko kanina, is best practices ng Philippine National Police to ensure na non-partisan yung mga nasa ground. At to ensure na walang bias doon sa field units natin and mga officers natin sa back. Yes, sabay-sabay. Ito nga, ang pinaka-latest nito is ngayon, January 11.
Are we expecting more, sir, in the next weeks?
Titingnan natin kung meron pang mga iba pa na magkakaroon ng orders. Sa amin naman is tuloy-tuloy naman yung normal function ng PNP, provided that since it is election period, then lahat ng activities namin, especially sa mga movements, is approved by the COMELEC.
Pwede ba yun? Halimbawa ako, presidente ako sa isang lugar, tapos nakita ko yung isang pulis. Pwede ko ba i-request yun na hindi na ako kasi para papakita siya ng readings dito sa
Lahat ng information supposedly supported by, of course, justifiable reasons. Ang bibigyan ng impormasyon, dapat nga merong kaukulang suporta dahil hindi naman pwede yung parang at saka yung daw. It should be documented and should be, kumbaga, valid yung legitimate reasons why we should be, this particular person should be transferred, and of course these are based on reports coming from the ground, validated by our intelligence units.
Rotation is pwede pa silang ibalik o bang hindi na pwede ibalik?
There is a possibility that after election, pwede namang ibalik unless kung yun nga, yung 2 years mo, kung 2 years mo talagang na tapos mo na yun. Pero kung halimbawa yung kamag-anak mo yun ng kandidato, yun nga, yung second and third, and that's proven na wala ka namang bias, then there's a possibility naman na bumabalik. That is the reason why it is called limited rotation lang naman. After the election, there is possibility that those who were reassigned will be again reassigned dun sa dati nilang position.
Sir, is it safe to say na lahat ng movement reassignment na
Sa part namin is reassignment yun, or kasi from one position to another. Yung iba naman, terminology lang naman yun. Sa words namin kasi yung relief Relief. Relief from one position, assigned ka sa isang position. But basically, it's transfer or movement of one officer to one position to another. So, reassignment.
Floating. Sir, lahat sila inalis, i-reassign before January.
Yes. Sabi ko nga is kung meron man kaming mga movements within the election period, as long as it should be cleared with the COMELEC. Ang guidance naman ng COMELEC dyan is, kumbaga, hindi naman nila, because of the security situation, exigency of the service, yung activities ng PNP tuloy-tuloy lang, as long as before we yung gumalaw, di ba, movement, it should be approved and cleared sa COMELEC.
Madadagdagan pa yan, sir?
Tingnan pa natin kung meron pang idadagdag sa mga darating na linggo, and we will keep you updated every Monday para at least updated tayo sa mga galaw ng ating mga kapulisan.
Can we say that this is temporary reassignment or just for the campaign period, for the election period?
Yung nabanggit ko kanina is kung ikaw nga ay 2 years na, then definitely
Something else, yes.
alis ka na. Kung ikaw naman doon sa relation, or consanguinity, there's a possibility nga na pwede ka pang ibalik. Dahil nga ang tiningnan lang naman doon is, kumbaga, tinatanggal natin yung perception from the public, but because of the electoral exercise, na magkaroon ng bias or partisan doon sa exercise doon sa ground. So, hindi lilipat lang natin yung particular personnel doon sa isang area such that mawala yun. But again, kung tanungin natin, meron pa siyang possibility, may pag-asa siyang bumalik, there is still a possibility. Anyway, election period ang tinitingnan natin dito. Kumbaga, in consideration of the election time na yun nga, dapat non-partisan ang Philippine National.
Pero
Yes,
So,
Mark.
hindi ba tutuloy na kasi may preparation na naman ano, kung papalitan ngayon lang magpapalit, may panibagong set na naman ng preparation sa mga tao. Yung sa security ng gagawin.
Di naman. Prior to this naman is napagplanuhan na yun. And lahat naman ng movements namin is, kumbaga, daily naman, ginagawa namin ang movements namin eh. Normal lang yung situation namin noon. But of course, you cannot do yung fourth consanguinity na meron kang election to be reason na wala namang election. So dapat may reason ka. And the reason of which is because of the electoral exercise that we're undergoing as of today. Kaya yun ang ating ginawang reason doon. Kumbaga, bakit malilipat yung first cousin mo doon sa isang lugar? It's because of that particular intention na dapat ay non-partisan ang PNP. Okay?
Sir, on gun ban naman, sir. Pwede ba?
O gun ban, yes.
Bale. Sir, may grupo na humiling ng petition nag-file actually ng petition sa Supreme Court to exempt them from the gun ban. Pwede po ba yun? Payag po ba kayo naman ma-exempt? Gun owners po ito, sir. Gun owners.
Considering that they have already filed in petition with the Supreme Court, we have to respect the dependence and the authority of the Supreme Court to decide on their issue.
Pero sir, hindi ko ba tayo magkakaproblema doon? Because once na nag-exempt ka ng isa, ako, yung ibang grupo din, ano po sir yung purpose ng gun ban?
Depende sa COMELEC yun. Anyway, election period tayo. The COMELEC is in charge of all the activities ng government, yung electoral process natin. But lahat naman tayo may karapatan mag-air ng kanyang any opinion that we have. Kagaya niya, nabanggit nyo nga is nag-file na sa Supreme Court. Then, as a matter of courtesy on the other agencies, we will respect kung ano man ang magiging decision ng Supreme Court.
sir, paano nakakatulong sa PNP yung gun ban? Lalo na kapag election period.
Hindi lamang sa PNP but sa mamamayan. Because when we really check on the movements and transfer ng mga, ang focus natin dito is the instrument of crime, then nalilimit yung transfer ng mga firearms. And because of the massive participation not only of the government as well as the media kayo, kagaya ngayon, we are all focused on the electoral process, then the public is focused on also on the activities of all who are participating in the election. And that's the reason why malaking advantage yung mga ganitong situation.
Sir, paki-reiterate lang sir yung proper elements ng isang checkpoint ulit sir para lang sa mga checkpoint yung dapat nilang tignan sa mga checkpoints na police.
Okay, number one, ano po ang makikita natin sa isang checkpoint? Mga pulis natin o sundalo is merong naka-uniform din sila, supposedly. Ang uniform po ngayon is ganito. This is a general office attire GOA C. Sometimes meron kayo nakikitang yellow na reflectorized because sa gabi yung traffic. Pero ilan lang yun, usually sila yung sa traffic. Sila yung nasa bungad para nakikita agad ng ating mga motorista. But the rest is ganito ang suot.
Ganyan lang sir, yan ang authorized.
Yes, ito yung authorized na uniform ngayon sa PNP. Plus yung of course yung sinabi ko na yung iba nakasuot ng vest because of the traffic and yung recognition para malayo. Then bull cap, nakita yung bull cap. Bull cap kami. Second is the signages, yung COMELEC checkpoint, andun yung pangalan nung COMELEC officer at the same time yung team leader. May pangalan yun doon. contact number, then name. Next is, it should be, during night time, of course, it should be a well-lighted area. Dapat nasa maliwanag silang lugar. Number 4 is that merong marked vehicle. And number 5, it should be officer-led. Dito sa officer-led, meron tayong mga ibang lugar, lalong-lalo mga nasa probinsya, malalayang lugar, na sometimes kulang tayo ng officer, mga SPO o PNCO, I mean. Then, because of the absence of that particular officers, they could also lead doon sa checkpoint. But generally speaking, dapat is officer-led inspector ang list. And dito naman sa Metro Manila, dahil marami naman tayong officers and definitely they should be officer-led. Exception lang doon sa mga far-flung areas na mga station commander or chiefs of police are SPOs. Sila mismo. Yes,
Sir,
Rafi.
yung do's and don'ts lang sa mga checkpoints for police officers and also for civilians, sir.
Sa ating mga pulisan, they should be courteous and the inspection, yung authority nila is that visual search. It's only visual search. That's ang gagawin doon is pag dumaan ng sasakyan, yun nga, hiling din natin sa ating mga kababayan, mga motorista na dumadaan is once you approach yung checkpoints, kung gabi po is idim lang po natin yung ating ilaw, buksan natin yung ilaw sa loob ng sasakyan, buksan natin ng konti yung windows natin so that yung mga police natin is madaling mag-identify sa loob. At ma-facilitate, ma-expedite yung flow ng traffic. Ang mga police natin ay dapat maging magalang. At of course, because of our policy on transparency, any wrongdoings or any violation or any, you think na mali yung pag-establish ng checkpoint, anything, pwede nyong, well, kunin yung video or photos and send it to us for us to correct our mistakes, or we can sanction also those who are in the checkpoints. So siguro ito yung ating mga masasabi sa ating mga kababayan sa ngayon.
Pwede ba yung type P sa checkpoint?
Ito.
Yung type P, yung t-shirt na may pangalan.
Yung patrol shirt. Ang authorized ng election based doon sa memorandum ng Directorate for Operations that the whole of election period from January 10 to June 8, the uniform of the police is ito. Yung namin ngayon.
Yung type C, bagay yun, sir?
C.
Yung sublimated na ano?
Ito yung iba, meron din yung, nasan yung ganyan, buds. Yung hindi pa nakakapag-patahe ng ganito is, pwede naman yan. That's actually seated, yung itong pan.
Yung type C, walang decorations, walang red.
Wala. It's simple as this one, the nameplate, pangalan ng tsaka buds. Same with Maricel.
Sir, I have a question, sir. Sir, yung sa visual search, kumbaga sir, hindi ba na-defeat yung purpose ng checkpoint kung visual search lang? Sir, kung may mga firearms sila, hindi may makikita kung visual search lang.
Kumbaga, ang paramount kasi dito, Julian, is the constitutional right of every individual sa mga search. Yun ang paramount. Kumbaga, nasa sa amin na yung how to do it, how to check really if there are really contrabands on the part ng mga sasakyan. But there are also exceptions, of course. Sabi ko nga is, halimbawa may ongoing operation at pursuit, may crime na nangyari, may isang, halimbawa, may bangkong na hold up. And then, yung tinatawag namin hasty checkpoints na nag-establish doon kaagad because of kailangan mahuli yung getaway vehicle. And supposedly, yung vehicle niya is, sabi ko nga is, halimbawa, kulay na red or black na SUV. So lahat ng SUV na red or black, i-check yun. Tawag doon is, there is a probable cause for us to really conduct a thorough inspection because there is a reason to believe that that particular vehicle could be the vehicle that was used in the commission.
Sir, may mga circumstance ba na pwedeng pababain ng police yung mga owners ng vehicles at mag-body search sa kanila?
Iyon yung sinabi kong exception. Halimbawa, kanya na, situation na lahat, ano? There is no, sa isang situation is hindi pare-pareho. Ang general is that if there is really a a probable cause on the part of the inspecting officers. Halimbawa, pag flashlight mo, may pulo ng baril, nakita mo, at pang gagawin mo. Diba? There is a prohibited items na nakita, visual nga nakita mo, plain view, mismo. May puluhan ng baril doon, and eventually it came out na may baril nga, then that is one situation that an officer now, because of that particular situation, can direct the people to get out of the vehicle and be inspected because there is already contraband inside.
Ano yung protocol sa search, sir, pag ganun yung nangyari? Ano yung pwedeng gawin ng police pag nag-search? Yung sa body search, siya ba dapat ang magkakapkap? Yung bang civilian dapat ang magkakapkap? Ano ba?
Ang policy natin is we are sensitive, gender sensitive tayo, no? So kung babae yung nakasakay, dapat babae din supposedly ang mag-check ng pasahero, kung sino man yun. And that's the reason why sa deployment natin ng checkpoints, kasama din natin yung mga police women natin to see to it na there are any instance na mayroong nasitang babae, ay babae yung mag-check. Of course, susundin natin yung pattern search, yung mga ganong policy. And then sa sasakyan, kailangan makita talaga natin yung sasakyan. Kasi nga, provided nga, meron tayong mga reasons, justifiable reasons really, to inspect. But other than that, generally speaking, visual search.
But they can decline, sir, to be searched.
Doon sa visual, kung walang reason.
They can decline.
Alam na ng ating mga kapulisan na kung wala naman talagang situation, exceptional situation, then we cannot really force people to get out or from the vehicle or open the trunk. We cannot do that.
That also extends to motorcycles, sir, not just to cars.
Ang motorcycles kasi, nabanggit ko na rin, is that because the motorcycles are designed na bababa, then bubuksan yung mga di ba? Kasi andun yung mga ORCR, andun ang gamit nila, tanggal ng helmet, ilalagay mo dun sa tabi, bukas ng ganun, check, ID, ganun. So, ganun ang situation. But again, these are situational. Wala namang pare-parehong situation. It depends on the people on the ground, person on the ground, really, on their assessment on the particular person. Kung nakikita talaga nila na kailangan yun, then that's the only time. And of course, always, it should be justified because our concern is the constitutional rights of the individual, at the same time, the adherence to human rights. Ayaw nating abalahin din ang ating mga motorista because of this particular checkpoints.
Sir, dun sa gun ban, sorry, can you just go back? Ano po ba talaga yung mga bawal sa gun ban? Para lang po ma-reiterate na.
Number one is yung barrel, firearm. And firearm, sabi nga doon is nakasaad doon sa COMELEC resolution na yung air guns, air pistols, and replicas which are similar to that particular firearm that would lead a reasonable person to believe that such replica is a original one. So, yun ang nasasakupan dun sa baril. Meron din deadly weapons, kasama yung deadly weapons. Deadly weapons, de-bladed weapons, that would be a deadly weapon.
Kasama yun?
Yes, deadly weapon, nakalagay din.
Sir, what about ammunition?
Kasama ammunition because by law itself, under Republic Act 10591, it is already a violation of law. So, kasama yung ammunition. Part yun ng, kumbaga, may separate na batas doon eh.
So, sir, dapat kunyari, nakita dito sa group 1 na may banisong doon sa gano'n sasakyan. So, pwede naman i-search ang buong sasakyan.
Yes, because you have already probable cause to believe that there might be. Ang part kasi dyan yung suspicions mo should be supported by a particular reason. Katulad niya, nakita mo, deadly weapon naman, what will you do? So, posible pa na meron pa dun sa loob, and that's the reason why you have to extend your inspection sa ganun. But otherwise nga, kung wala naman, it would be normal and generally speaking, it would be just a visual search.
Sir, sorry, can you run through kung kunwari may nakita bala, for example, doon sa sasakyan, ano po yung mangyayari, ano po yung proseso ng pagdadaanan ng civilian na nahuli?
It would be the same as the normal procedures that we do pag nag-aresto ka ng tao. So kung halimbawa may sasakyan ka, may nakitang bala doon. So number one, question, is there a violation of law? Yes, because merong nakitang bala. So tatabi yung tao, siyempre pababain, dadalhin sila kung merong, what's this? Yung, the rules on chain of custody, booking, mga ganun. This, kumbaga, even though it's election period, babalik na doon sa normal procedures na ginagawa ng police sa
Police station.
booking process, and of course the chain of custody andun yun. And siyempre andun yung mga witnesses. Susundin namin lahat yun. Otherwise, if mali yung procedure mo, then magiging sometimes meron technicalities and magiging inadmissible sa court. And that's why we are very, very careful with that. We observe always the rules because it would be useless even though we recover some evidence if we will follow the rules.
Sir, yung sa issue ng gun ban, kasi you mentioned a while ago na yung gun ban is pabor sa PNP at saka sa mga hindi rin pabor ba ito sa mga knowing na limited yung movement kahit police, pag hindi naka-uniform, pwede mag-limited.
Wala naman tayong data or information that could say it would favor them because sila naman yung mga criminal nga, they don't observe the law. By the word itself, criminal sila, they don't follow the law. So even though ano man ang sabihin mo dahil nga sila hindi sumusunod sa batas, then by their nature alone, they will not really follow the law. Ang advantage palagi sa checkpoints and the observance of this restriction of movements of instruments of crime is that merong part doon na kumbaga hindi sila basta-basta nakagalaw. And because of the presence of so many personnel on the ground, especially during critical hours, is nalilimit ang movement po. Nalilimit ang movement. So ito yung mga, though hindi naman sabihin na natin na absolute na prohibition sa part nila because may areas naman makadansin. But again, karamihan din dyan is, siyempre, pag marami kang dalang gamit, is dadaan ka talaga sa kalsada. Hindi ka naman dadaan sa mga ibang roads. And because of the presence of the policemen and other security forces on that particular roads, main roads or strategic areas, nalilimit yung galaw nila.
Sir, yung labing tatlo na nahuli, civilian po lahat ito?
Yes, civilian sila. Civilian sila. We will again, the same as we did dun sa firecrackers and pyrotechnics, we will provide you daily report, update. Every day, 9 o'clock in the morning, we will email you all the details, yung ganong style, para hindi naman nakakaya kayo dyan. Tuwing umaga, ako'y tatawagan.
So yung mga confiscated, doon din sa 13 yun?
Yes, sila din. Sila din.
Sir, yung submissions, pwede bang gumamit na ng K9 yung mga nag-checkpoint?
If it is really needed, necessary, then we can. Pwede naman. Actually, nung nasa ground ako noon is we planned na gumamit ng K9 eh. Kaya lang medyo ang K9 kasi is expensive na ng konti. But again, wala namang prohibition dun eh. If it really facilitate the identification ng contraband, then okay lang.
Sir,
Billable ba yun, sir? Yung mga kailan na nilahuli nila, billable ba yun?
Yes, bailable ang ang election offense is bailable, same as yung sa 10591, bailable naman.
Sir, mas mabigat
Oo.
ang sasayon.
Ang election violation is not less than 1 year to 6 years violation doon sa election omnibus election code. And perpetual disqualification for government service. So kung ikaw ay tauhan ng gobyerno, then wala ka ng chance para pa mag-apply muli. And suffrage, yung boto.
Sir,
Hindi
pwede
ka
bang
na.
makaboto?
Hindi na makakaboto yung 13 yun?
Ako napatunayan, of course. Merong kanyan eh. Kumbaga, there is a decision of the court that will impose the penalty. Kumbaga, ito yung penalty. But again, kumbaga, ibang bagay naman yun eh. We have to go to the process that indeed, these people are really, kumbaga, makonvict sila and it's proven na talagang guilty sila.
Sir, not allowed to put any public post?
Disqualification, perpetual disqualification. Yeah, perpetual. Sabihin, dire-diretso yun hanggang ikaw ay matapos na yung hininga ay...
Government.
Kaya kung ikaw naman ay civilian din, mag-apply ka ng government, so hindi ka rin maka-apply. Perpetual disqualification.
Sir, yung hindi makakaboto for this elections or for forever?
Wala na yung perpetual.
Forever na?
So French ka.
May forever?
Forever.
Yung record natin sa 2010, nasampa natin ang kaso ng election of labor.
Ayan, ang i-check pa natin, Mark. Next pa natin yan. Next assignment.
Tsaka yung patulan, sir, ilan yung na-convicted. Tsaka yung convicted. Ilan yung na-convicted.
Yes. Excuse me, meron akong flu.
23. 23.
Is your question?
Third question.
Okay.
Sir, lang question.
Ay,
Sir,
ganda daw, sir, sa
yung
Mindanao, katanungan.
public, in-encourage yung i-video para kung may makikita ng problema, okay lang. Napagsabihan niyo po ba yung mga tauhan yun na huwag magagalit o yung mga i-video?
It has been the policy of the PNP noon pa naman na ang PNP is transparent. And again, we will remind them again that pag mga ganong mayayin na gumagawa ng ganisa, hayaan natin dahil part yan ng transparency policy ng ating Philippine National Police. We will remind them.
Remember yung MMDA before, sir, nung bago nangyari insidente, sabi pwede yung video. Nung na-video na, nilaglag na yung tao nila. Kaya yung pinapira yung tao.
But ay nakita nyo naman namin patrol. When we were in the EDSA, we always even encourage transparency. At nakita nyo yung performance ng highway patrol, the PNP on the ground, na kami naman is, kahit kunan nyo is, yun naman ang palas namin. But again, we will remind our personnel on the ground.
Sir, yung sa exemption, sir, sa gun ban, ano sir yung requirements and paano yung process of filing?
Medyo kanyan sa lima, no? Pero ang pinakamadali dyan, of course, with the
Sir,
nandiyan po sa website.
Basic lang
Sa
sir,
online.
ano yung kailangan lang nila? May
Mahabang silistahan yun eh.
magsusulat sila sa COMELEC?
Yes, may application. There is an application for you to fill up. And
justification.
you can check it in the website of the COMELEC.
Ano na lang sir yung pakiusap nyo doon sa mga gustong humingi na exemption? Ano yung dapat na meron sila talaga para ma-exempt sila doon sa
Number one, kung mag-apply ka ng exemption sa gun ban is dapat lisensyado yung baril mo. Number two, dapat may permit to carry ka. Para bang tanggalin natin yung election period as if it is a normal time. That means na pwede mo dalhin yung baril actually because you have the license and you have the permit to carry, license to own and possess. So, kung normal times, definitely you can carry your firearms. Because of the election period, suspended lahat yun, so wala na yun. So, meron isang requirement, sabihin ng dapat may exemption ka. So, kompleto yun. Permit to carry and then yung license mo before you will be granted. Otherwise, kung wala kang permit to carry license, then hindi rin pwede yun.
Sir, sabi niya mas suspend yung PTC, pero may iba nag-suspend ng magbibigay ng PTC?
The normal processing ng documents is ongoing, yes. Tuloy-tuloy lang po. It is very minded na ang restricted dito is the movement. Sabihin, transfer from one place to another, carrying, bearing, yun ang pinagbabawal. But again, yung processing ng papel, normal lang yun. Katatanong ko lang yan kanina kay Director Soria.
So mag-i-issue pa rin kayo ng PTC even after the election?
Well, as to PTC, I'll check with PTC for if they will issue the PTC. But again, as to licenses, normal yun, normal lang. Kasi iba ang processing ng permit to carry, iba ang processing ng license.
Sir, ilang beses nag-checkpoint isang
Depends on the situation, but based on the policy, there must be at least one checkpoint per every city or municipality. But dito sa Metro Manila naman is napakalaking syudad, posibleng mga tatlo. Provided, again, that though it is a random checkpoint and the police can deploy kahit saan. based on sa assessment nila, it should be always cleared and approved by the COMELEC officer.
So may mga daytime checkpoints din, sir?
Yes, it is possible that checkpoints will be also established during daytime. Yun nga, ang kolatilya palagi doon is cleared, coordinated, approved by COMELEC officer on the
And
ground.
that will cause more traffic. May checkpoint umakas.
Well, yun na nga, kinukonsider naman natin ang kapakanan ng ating mga motorista. And of course, the peace and order situation on the ground. If it is really not needed, then because of the current situation of ganun, traffic, then
Hindi kaya lang, dapat
Okay
kasi
lang.
sa report ng police, lumabas na may nag-check.
pwede naman kami sa gabi, actually. Simulan mo ng 10 o'clock o 9 o'clock, then hanggang magdamag yun. But as regard to the yung activities namin is, karamihan dyan is of course sa gabi at madaling araw because mas maganda yung mga maraming pulis sa ground pag mga ground times.
Sir, sa report nila, sinasabi rin ba kung saan yung mga places kung saan nagkaroon ng checkpoint? Kasi baka kami mo lang doon na...
Meron.
Papalit-palit.
Merong, yes, papalit-palit yun. But meron talagang strategic area na minsan doon lang sila. Minsan din, lipat lang kasi kumalit lang naman yung lugar mo. Yun lang naman talaga yung strategic area mo doon. Then doon ka lang talaga mag-checkpoint. Okay?
Okay.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig. Magandang umaga po ulit.
Number para sa mga